Child health components are comes under reproductive and child health interventions to improve their mother and child health. Child health components are newborn child health interventions by establishment of nutritional rehabilitation centers. These nutritional rehabilitation centers are facility based units providing medical and nutritional care to the children suffered with severe acute malnutrition having below 5 years of age and also suffered with severe complications by these centers providing both medical and nutritional services. These services providing 24 hours care and monitoring of the children's therapeutic feeding, sensory stimulations, and counseling of appropriate feeding and care and hygienic conditions, and demonstrate and practice by doing on the preparation of energy dense food using locally available and affordable items. National nutritional rehabilitation centers they play a major role in treatment of malnutrition deficiency children. Around 872 nutritional rehabilitation centers are placed in 17 states and union territories, and 9,377 having beds. Integrated management of neonatal and child illness. It will providing pre-services to the for implement integrated management of neonatal and childhood illness. By this program, providing training to the medical colleges in integrated management of neonatal and childhood illness cases. There are facility-based integrated management of neonatal and childhood illness, providing training to the health personals. Third one is facility-based newborn care. Facility-based newborn care. It is a major component of National Rural Health Mission to improve the status of newborn health in the country. This includes providing newborn care to the launch of home-based and facility-based newborn care. It will comes from time of birth to the first 40 hours at facility care and also providing home care at first 42 days of life. This mainly focusing on persons or newborn children suffered with sickness or birth at below preterm and also having birth with low birth weights are identified and giving proper treatment. In facility based newborn care providing by establishment of newborn care units and also providing newborn care corners, special newborn care units and establishment of stabilization units. First one is newborn care corners. This can be established at delivery points for providing essential newborn care services. These are collaborated with special newborn care units and newborn stabilization units. Up to March 2014, 13,653 newborn care corners and 1,737 newborn stabilization units and 507 special newborn care units are operated across the country. Next one is newborn stabilization units. They are having 4 bedded capacity. By these stabilization units providing a basic level of sick newborn care established at community health centers and first referral units. These services are providing newborn children are suffered with sick or born with low birth weight. Next one is special newborn care units, SNCUs, special newborn care units. It is located near to the labor room, having up to 12 beds or more, or having dedicated and trainee doctors, staff nurses, and support staff for working 24/7 services. These special newborn care units are providing level 2 newborn care to the sick and small newborns. Next one is home based newborn care services, HBNC, home based newborn care services. Under the National Rural Health Mission, home based newborn care is implemented in 2011. The major objectives of home based newborn care is reduce the neonatal mortality in the first month of life of in rural areas. This can be achieved by ASHAs and ANMs and Anganwadi workers by proper visit and purchase of HBNC kits. They are doing 6 visits for institutional delivery at 3, 7, 4, and 21 and 28 and 42 days of children's. If in case of delivery done at home, there are having 7 visits, first, third, 7, 14, and 21, 28, and 42 days of children's age. In case of cesarean, there are having 45 visits in between 7 to 42 days. For in India, 8.8 lakhs of ASHA in the country, 5.6 lakhs of have been trained in 6 and 7 modules. Around 12 lakh babies are visited by ASHAs. For visiting of children's, a government providing Rs 250 rupees for visiting each newborn in children's at institutional delivery or home delivery or cesarean deliveries. Newborn discharge from special newborn care units. For visiting the newborn children at special newborn care units, Rs 50 rupees giving and also providing after complete the visits there are providing 250 rupees. If in case of twins or triplets are born, there are giving more number of incentives, about 2 to 3 times. Next another program is Navajat Shishu Suraksha Karyakramam. It is implemented in September 2009. The major purpose of Navajata Shishu Suraksha Karyakramam is training of all health personnels in essential newborn care and resuscitation if in case of required. About 1,24,352 healthcare providers have been trained under Navajat Shishu Suraksha Karyakramam until March 2014. Another program is Rashtriya Bal Swasthata Karyakramam. This is the new initiative launched in February 2013 under the provision of child health and screening. The major objectives are child health screening and early detection and management of 4Ds: defect at birth, deficiencies, diseases, or development delay or disabilities. In our India, 27 crore children in the age of group 0 to 18. There are first phase in manner by early screening and early interventions providing to the children for improve their life. This can be done by dedicated mobile health teams and also conducted by Anganwadi centers at twice a year and screen the children enrolled in government and government aided schools at least once a year. Newborn children are screened for birth defects in health facilities or at home by visiting ASHA workers. Around 445 master trainers present in states and union territories and 225 district early intervention centers are established under Rashtriya Bal Swasthata Karyakramam. Next one is reproductive, maternal, newborn, child and adolescents health program RMNCH plus A program. The major goal of RMNA-CH program is to reduce the infant mortality rate to 25 per 1,000 live births by 2017 and maternal mortality rate to the 100 per 10,000 live births by 2017. The total fertility rate to the 2.5 by 2017. These are the major goals of RMNCH plus A scheme. By taking various interventions in RMNCH plus A schemes are first one is reproductive health. It is most commonly focusing on PPIUCD in high case load facilities, interval IUCD at all facilities, home delivery of contraceptives, and providing pregnancy testing kits and abortion services at primary health centers and other health centers and providing sterilization services like permanent or temporary at primary health centers or community health centers or district hospitals. Next one is maternal health. These maternal health can be improved by early registration of pregnancy and providing full antenatal cares and detect and manage the pregnant women are having any risk. It can refer to the another levels. It can be done by highly trained personnel and or providing emergency obstetric care and review the maternal, infant and child health. Give misoprostol to the 8 months pregnant ladies. It can given to the home deliveries. Next one, newborn health interventions are initiation and providing breastfeeding practices and providing newborn care through the ASHA and providing essential and resuscitation services at all delivery points. It can be done by establishment of special newborn care units by providing healthy trained personnel and infrastructural and giving gentamicin for prevents the cross infections to giving pregnant women's newborn children at the age of 2 months. Child health by providing feeding and iron folic acid supplementation and children are suffered with diarrhea. It can be treated by using oral rehydration salts with zinc salts and also continued feeding in addition to the breastfeeding for management of diarrhea. Zinc has approved for ORS management of diarrhea. Children having 2 to 4 years of month 10 mg of zinc per day and children having 7 to 5 years 20 mg of zinc per day can be given for 14 days for control of diarrhea, and for treatment or management of pneumonia in children by giving cotrimoxazole and giving universal immunization product and RBSK screening for children for 4 Ds under Rashtriya Bala Swasthata Karyakramam. Defects in birth, diseases, deficiencies, or delay development in delays or disability. Adolescents' health can be improved by using adolescents' health programs and mainly address the teenagers and pregnant women and increases the contraceptive prevalence and providing the peer educators for improve their adolescents health and providing iron folic acid and vitamin A supplements for treat the anemia and prevents the vitamin A deficiency diseases and maintenance of menstrual hygienic scheme by taking free days kit from ASHA workers at the rate of 6 rupees cost. It will having 6 packets. Adolescent health program by supplying nutrients like iron, folic acid, and vitamin A supplements, and also educate the adolescents regarding the reproductive health and health issues and maintenance of menstrual hygienic and regularly check the health. Adolescents reproductive and sexual health program by establishment of adolescent friendly healthy clinics and facility based counseling services by outreach activities by weekly administration of iron, folic acid, and vitamin A supplements. Iron contain 100 mg and 500 micrograms of folic acid and deworming of albendazole by annually and maintenance of menstrual hygienic scheme by taking free days kit supplied by ASHA workers. Another action plan is India Newborn Action Plan. It can be implemented to attain single digit neonatal mortality rate by 2030. This is the major goal of India Newborn Action Plan. Under India's new action plan having various intervention packages for pre-conception and antenatal care includes reproductive health and family planning, nutritional related interventions, counseling and birth preparedness, prevention against malaria, antenatal screening, treatment of anemia, hypertension, HIV, hepatitis B, and hypothyroidism. Adolescent friendly healthy services, maternal tetanus toxoid immunization, internal IUCD injection, postpartum family planning services, use of anti-D immunoglobulins, care during labor and child health interventions are it can be done by using only skilled birth attendants of trained MBBS doctors, ANMs, and other working staff into 24 into 7 hours duty and maintenance of clean birth practices at labor room and identification, referral, and treatment of complications occurs in the labor or childbirth. Pre-referral dose of antibiotics and steroids by given by ANMs for prevention of cross infections. Immediate newborn care services are delayed cord clamping, prevention of hypothermia and infections, early and exclusive breastfeeding, vitamin A, K at birth, neonatal resuscitation services are provided to the immediate newborn care children to improve their health. Next, care of healthy newborn children, including the various services providing home care for up to 6 weeks by visiting the ASHA by practicing and providing breastfeeding to the newborn children and providing and maintenance of postnatal practices and giving proper immunization to the newborn children. For caring of small and sick children by providing thermal care and feeding support, integrated management and care services and using of antibiotics and prevents the sepsis of children by giving gentamicin injection to the children at the age of below 2 months by ANMs by providing kangaroo mother care at facility based care units and providing support to care at block and district level by at PSCs, community health centers and district health services and providing intensive care services at regional level. Care beyond the newborn survival for early screening for identification and management of severe diseases and follow up the visits and diagnosis and management of birth defects in the newborn children. These are the various services provided to the children for improve their health. These are the various interventions for improvement of children's hair under India's Children's Action Plan.